Imagine a world where the apocalypse didn't just end civilization, it unlocked the latent potential within humanity, turning ordinary people into living weapons of mass destruction. You are part of a specialized team navigating the ruins of a society that has been reshaped by the breakthrough, only to find that your new abilities come with a price, a hunger for power that threatens to consume you from within. But when you discover that this event isn't just a random mutation, but a strategic shift in human evolution designed to counter an existential threat, you realize that survival isn't just about fighting monsters, it's about mastering the volatile energy surging through your veins before it tears you apart. Welcome to Breakthrough, the first pulse-pounding, atmospheric, and deeply strategic installment in Michael C. Grumley's saga. If you love superpowered apocalypse tropes, tactical combat, and stories that explore the sheer, unadulterated thrill of watching a protagonist master their own biology through grit, ingenuity, and superior tactics, this audiobook will completely consume you. It is a masterclass in speculative fiction, blending the visceral crunch of tactical combat with the profound weight of evolutionary responsibility. The narrative kicks off with our protagonist facing the immediate chaos of the initial outbreak, thrusting them into a race against time to secure their team before they are captured and experimented on. The atmosphere is thick with the hum of latent energy, the static of encrypted comms, and the creeping dread of knowing that every decision could branch into a timeline where they lose control of their powers. Grumley excels at capturing the psychological toll of command in the face of the incomprehensible, making every tactical maneuver, every resource allocation, and every narrow escape feel like a high-stakes gamble, where the price of failure is not just death, but the loss of one's humanity. At the core of the book's massive appeal is its spectacular, evolved hero trope and the brilliant asymmetric warfare dynamic. This isn't just about shooting lasers, it's about understanding the complex ecology of superhuman politics, managing limited resources, and using human ingenuity to outsmart enemies who rely on brute force and superior numbers. Watching the protagonist reverse engineer enemy strategies, craft overpowered gear from rare drops, and completely shock arrogant elites with unconventional, trap-heavy tactics is incredibly satisfying. The audiobook narration brings the visceral impact of the combat and the satisfying chiming ding of a massive level up to life, making every milestone feel like a hard-earned victory. But beyond the stats and the slaughter, the soul of Breakthrough lies in its characters and the heavy burden of integrity. The protagonist isn't just a cold, calculating gamer. They are a deeply human individual struggling to maintain their humanity in a system that rewards ruthlessness. They quickly form bonds with a beautifully dysfunctional found family of fellow survivors who help them navigate the treacherous waters of the new social order. The banter is razor-sharp, providing much-needed levity as their squad watches them casually calculate the damage output of a coordinated strike. Their unbreakable trust provides the emotional grounding needed when the world starts throwing literal world-ending threats their way. As the plot accelerates towards its climax, the pacing becomes utterly breathless. A major conspiracy or a rival faction's assault forces the protagonist to push their abilities to their absolute limits. The finale is a spectacular display of tactical brilliance, overwhelming magical firepower, and raw, unbridled ingenuity. The protagonist doesn't just survive the assault, they completely shatter the local power scaling, using a ridiculous, highly technical combination of skills and crafting to turn the enemy's ultimate attack into a mere stepping stone. The payoff is spectacular, delivering a massive, dopamine-fueled victory that proves the most dangerous class in the system isn't the one with the biggest sword, it's the one who understands the rules better than anyone else. Breakthrough is a triumph of the LitRPG and fantasy genres. It is smart, action-packed, and unapologetically addictive. Michael C. Grumley has crafted a debut that perfectly captures the thrill of breaking the apocalypse with a stat sheet and a strategy guide. Plug in your headphones, check your stats, and join the climber. The system is live, but his future is bright.